the oil light's on again. I've been to the garage about that twice now. Both times he's told me there's no oil leak. Starting to think it might be time for me to find a new mechanic. I've been sent out on a research mission this afternoon. Ever since Anna got her PlayStation Plus Pro, she's been insisting that she needs a new TV with HDR. So far, I've been resisting, partly because I don't really know what HDR is. I know it's something to do with 4K, and it's something I won't notice. I'm a spectacle wearer. I struggle to notice normal HD. However, in a couple of months' time, the game I've been waiting for the longest time, Persona 5, finally comes out on PlayStation 4. We do still have two PlayStation 4s. We've got the Pro that she bought, that she has downstairs on our normal telly, and we have the old PlayStation 4, the launch one, that's currently sat upstairs in a wardrobe, because it's been put to one side primarily for me to play Persona 5 on when it comes out. The initial plan had been to just use a TV monitor for that. But she's really insistent we need a new telly. And part of me quite likes the idea of taking the telly that we currently use in the living room, taking that up into our bedroom with the old PS4 and playing Persona on that. The other problem in amongst all this is I don't know if a bigger, fancier telly is going to fit in the gap that we've got. I'm currently outside PC World because it's one of the few shops that sells TVs that you don't have to pay to park out the front of, and I'm tight. I have a tape measure. I know we have 48 inches of space that we can put a TV into, and the one she's got her eye on is a 55-inch curved thing. I don't know how wide a 55-inch TV is, because a 55 inch is diagonal, isn't it? So I need to go into PC World, hope they don't kick me out for having the camera, hope they don't kick me out for the fact I've got my man bag, and then hope they don't kick me out for taking a tape measure to their fancy TVs. But I just need to find out if there's enough space, or else we're going to end up ordering one and then it's not going to fit. Then I suppose I could take the new one up to the bedroom. Hello. How much of a gap did we say we had? It's exactly 48 inches wide. I've just had a man in the shop holding the other end. So it potentially fits. I'm going to go back in and take some pictures of it so you can see what it looks like. You seem quite pleased at the prospect of getting a TV. Right. I'll go and take some pictures so you can see what it looks like in real life. Okay, toodle pip. What was supposed to happen there is she was supposed to say to me, no, don't get it then. She still wants it. God, they don't like you to just browse in there, do they? On you like an absolute shot. Both times I've gone in, not been able to film anything because I've had a man talking at me. Learned so much about TVs. They're very confusing. I have no idea what we're going to do. I actually have my suspicion that Saturday mornings are my busiest time of the whole week, including when I'm at work. How long do I sit on that sofa for on Saturday mornings faffing around with my editing? Too long. Yeah, it must. We downstairs, what, 9 o'clock? Got to edit the podcast that we record on a Friday night. Then I've got to edit the videos that I recorded on Friday, which I would normally do the night I record them. I usually record, then come back in and edit. But because we're doing the podcast, I can't do that. So I have, well, this morning I had the podcast and 3 different videos to edit. I was faffing around for nearly 4 hours doing all that. It's mad. But luckily, as a reward, that delightful postman brought me this month's Infinity Crate, which is the Infinity Crate Premium, which someone did ask me last month and I wasn't sure, but it is the premium version. So I've got an Infinity Crate and the this month's Marvel Collector's Core, which is Superhero Showdowns, and apparently contains content origins are China, USA, Vietnam and Nicaragua, and it was assembled in Mexico. So that sticker's new. Which one should we open first? That one. That one. Anna's hovering around because she likes to try and steal the good stuff. If it's really good stuff, she won't get it. This feels lovely and heavy. Feel the weight of that. Oh, okay, I can't do that again on my hand. Right, let's get stuck into this.
You're very violent with that.
Well, not as violent.
Please don't stop yourself.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I need some kind of box opening tool rather than the kitchen knife I've just been chopping up our dinner with. Right, oh look, so many stuffs. Excellent. So, don't give me the spoilers. We have Daredevil as a pop. I already have him. Do I have this version though? I don't think I do. Hold on, in the cupboard. I have comic book Daredevil. Now I also have TV show Daredevil. Yeah! He needs to go back on the shelf at some point, but I can't get him on now. We've also got, whatever this is,
an apron.
An apron. A Captain America apron for a child, seemingly. It's a tiny apron. Actually, no, that's alright. My Batman vs Superman one's much bigger. I don't like the way the nipples are at the side.
Why would you never wear it without a t-shirt?
Well, you know, when you're seductively, well, when I'm seductively baking cookies, and I just wear nothing but the apron. When I use my Batman vs Superman one, the nipples are rain covered, thus keeping the gesture PG. But with this, so, there you go, you wear the apron.
And why is that, Kevin?
So you're the woman.
Fine.
Oh, they really sent me another. Okay, that's a cool mug. I was going to moan that there was another mug, but that one is actually awesome. Spider-Man mug. Really cool Spider-Man mug. That's obviously mine. What is this? A poker set? A Justice League poker set? That's so cool. There you go, a Justice League poker set, so it's got the chips, it's got the cards. That's awesome! That combines two of my most favourite things. I really like that. And then, only one t-shirt this month, that's unusual. It is awesome though.
Mine.
No, it's not. It's a Hulk Wreck-It Ralph crossover.
Oh no, really?
Well, I'm proving that there are some movies that I've seen. We also have a picture of
Master Chief.
Yeah, Master Chief off of Halo, and a picture of loads of Pokemon, which presumably Sproglet's going to steal. She likes a Pokey. So that was Infinity Crate Premium. Not as good as last month actually. Usually that crate's awesome. A little bit disappointed with that. Usually they send 2 or 3 shirts. I mean, it was sad that there was only one, but the poker set was cool. And now we have the Marvel Collector's Core, which is usually my most favouriteest box, because it's a Funko box, so it has all the pop stuff in it. So straight away we have the badge and pin, which I haven't actually looked at myself yet. So it's a Ultron versus Iron Man badge, which when I was a kid we called those patches, not badges. This was a badge, but these are apparently now pins.
They are pins.
That's got Red Hulk and normal Hulk on, which you can't see. It's not going to focus in on that.
It's on to my face.
So, what have we got in the box? Don't put the instructions on top, it ruins the surprise. So we have get a shirt. I have a third Daredevil, because we now have Bullseye versus Daredevil as a set. This morning when I woke up I only had one Daredevil pop. How many Daredevil pops do I have now, Anna?
4.
3! Because I've got that one and this one and the other, that's 3.
But
they're not both Daredevil.
Oh, I don't know. I want these things. Don't huff me.
Also got a shirt. Let's have a look at the shirt. The shirt is a Spider-Man vs Green Goblin shirt, pop styly. I like it when they do a proper pop shirt. And then what are these? Oh, these, you can have one, yeah. These are, oh, the new pint-sized heroes. I guess we've got both of them, because they've just got the 2 on the back, so they'll be exclusive ones. So, well, one of us has got Captain America, one of us has got Red Skull. Oh. I'm the goodie. I have got, oh, they're tiny. They're so small. I knew they were called pint-sized heroes. I didn't realise quite how small they were going to be. If we put those in context with...
Yeah, but it's like me and you, I'm a pint-sized human.
But if we put that up against a mystery mini from Funko, they really are small. I need a menu. Put it alongside a mystery mini from Funko, and they are tiny. That's mad how small they are. And then lastly, we have issue 1 of Inhumans vs X-Men, which is a bit rubbish, but it's nice to have an issue 1. Splendid! How's this for an example of some last minute decision making for you? This job thing. Ooh, jobs, eh? Being a teacher, there are only 3 times throughout the year that you can resign, and 3 points that you can leave. You can leave at the end of each of the main terms, so you can leave at Christmas, you can leave at Easter, or you can leave at summer, ready for the next September. And there's set resignation dates where you can hand in your notice to be able to leave at certain times. So for me to leave at Easter, I have to resign by the end of February. Now, I haven't really considered leaving at Easter until I've been sat, not really doing very much today, mulling it over, getting ready to go back to work. Typical bout of schoolitis, having to wash my shirts, getting all depressed about it. And I was thinking there are major advantages to leaving now, but then it's terrifying. And it's the first time the fear of what we're considering doing really hit me. But leaving now, obviously we only have 6 more weeks where he's not going to school properly. After the Easter holidays, early April, he's back at school every day like he has been this week. That's a massive plus. And then tax-wise, there's good reasons to leave in April, because I was trying to work out some numbers on paper, and I'm not a tax expert by any means. But if I work through till the end of August, by then I'll have earned my entire tax-free allowance for the year. So everything I earn from self-employment after that date will be taxed at least 20%. Whereas if I stop in April, then I don't earn any money before going self-employed. So I benefit from having the first £10,000 that I earn, or whatever the tax-free allowance is, around there somewhere, not being taxable at all. Now, I probably won't make more than £10,000 in that first year unless things pick up massively. The bulk of the income, certainly in the first year, was always likely to be carer's allowance and the other benefits and whatnot we'd get for having a disabled child. So there's tax reasons why it would be good to leave now. Then there's the third reason, and that's the moderation I do for exam boards. I do that each summer. You get sort of £1,500, £2,000 per exam board. I'm signed up for 2 this summer. One of them, they both insist that you go to a standardisation day before you start doing the moderation, where basically you all sit around and agree on what work is for what grades. The standardisation day for one of them is on the same day as the GCSE exam for the other one. And I don't really want to leave my students on the day of their exam and go off to do a training course. So there's a chance I won't be able to do that moderation, which is £2,000 taken out of the equation, but then I'll be getting more than that in salary. Plus, if I leave in April, I'm leaving those kids in the lurch either way, so they either get left in the lurch on 2 options, or I earn less money on the third. Plus there's just the whole, goodness me, if I have to resign in 2 days, that's terrifying. Let me know down in the comments what your thoughts are. I'm still 80% sure that I'll see out until the end of the year, because I feel like that's the thing I'm supposed to do. I think it's better for my students, better for work, better for my colleagues. It allows everyone a little bit more time to plan, to replace me, to get stuff in place. It gives us more time to build up the YouTube channels, maybe write another book, sort out, more time to plan and sort out and make sure we've looked into all the different nooks and crannies of the benefit situation and all of that stuff. I feel like if we do it, if I'm resigning in 2 days' time, everything's going to be in a bit of a rush, and I feel like there must be stuff that I haven't figured out yet, I haven't noticed yet, and there's the potential that we could get bad results. But is that just the fear talking? Do I need to psych myself up again and remind myself? I did a Tim Ferriss mind exercise out of the 4-hour work week called fearscaping, where you basically write down all the things that you're afraid of and then break them down into, well, what is the worst thing that could happen if you do it, to basically work out if your fear is based on anything or if it's just something you're putting in the way of an excuse to stay in your comfort zone. I'm struggling to come up with a really bad worst case scenario for just handing in my notice on Tuesday and leaving it April. If the benefits don't work, my own school would have me back supply teaching straight after April, because they won't have replaced me by then. And if they don't, someone else will. I'll walk into a new job for September. And
And in the meantime, he gets to school. A week ago, I never ever thought that I'd be considering leaving it in April. But a week ago, brutal honesty, kind of didn't expect to get him into school as successfully as we did. Part of me wonders if the whole idea was just a nice fantasy that I didn't actually expect to become a reality, and now, smack bang in my face, it looks like it can be a reality. And now I have to decide when to pull the trigger on it. Ooh, I need to mull this over. I need to sit in my thinking corner. Let me know down in the comments what your thoughts are. Talk some sense into me, or egg me on, or whatever you feel you need to do. You're getting this. This will come out Sunday morning. Well, I've basically got 2 days to decide what to do. Oh, this is terrifying. I need to have a lie down.